1 year into Russia's ruthless invasion of Ukraine, both parties celebrated their achievements made in the battlefield. Russia claimed she had succeeded in wiping out neo-Nazis in eastern Ukraine while regaining its Luhansk and Donbas regions. Ukraine, on the other hand, claims she's succeeded in pushing back the Russian occupiers in previously captured Ukrainian territories like Mariupol and Kharkiv while destroying huge amounts of Russian artillery. Although both countries claim to have made significant achievements, the losses suffered on both sides far outnumber whatever gain they think they might have made. In Ukraine, thousands of innocent civilians have been killed with millions scattered across Europe as refugees. Civilian infrastructures like roads, schools, hospitals and apartments buildings worth billions of dollars have been reduced to dust. Back in Russia, financial sanctions have hit innocent civilians, limiting their trade and banking transactions while hundreds of women and children have lost their husbands and fathers in this senseless war. While Russia and Ukraine have been busy firing at each other, America, on the other hand, has been actively arming Ukraine while making huge profits in the background. Although she's stood out as the biggest arms donor to Ukraine, these donations have not been without strings attached. In the aftermath of the Russian invasion, European countries turned to the U.S. to increase their military arsenal, giving U.S. weapons sales a 49% increase. In 2022 alone, direct commercial sales with American defense contractors stood at $154 billion compared to the $103 billion sales of 2021. Amongst the biggest buyers of U.S. arms was Germany, who ordered 35 F-35 fighter jets worth $8.4 billion. Next was Poland, who ordered 250 M1 Abrams tank worth $6 billion. Then came the UK, who requested a new ballistic missile defense radar at an estimated $700 million, while Spain sought for a $950 million worth of NH-60R multi-mission helicopters, and finally was Bulgaria, who ordered 8 F-16 fighter jets worth $1.6 billion. Economic sanctions placed on Russian oil and gas, coupled with the destruction of the Nord Stream 2 pipelines, forced Europe to reduce its reliance on Russian oil and gas by turning towards America, who's got the largest oil and gas reserves, but unfortunately, they were met with prices 4 times higher than what America charges its citizens. The unfair prices was seen by French President Emmanuel Macron as unfriendly, while the German economic minister called on Washington to show more solidarity by reducing energy cost. When confronted at the G20 summit in Bali, Biden simply claimed he wasn't aware of the high prices. While the rest of the world is suffering the consequences of this useless war, some selfish politicians at the Biden administration have turned this war into a business module. The earlier Zelensky understands his so-called best ally is making huge profits out of his struggle. The better it will be for him and the entire nation of Ukraine. Thanks for watching, and please leave your opinion.